Hi, so yes, I have friends who are different race, and I also dated a bunch of people from a different race. So I do not stick in my race all the time because I'm not like that. I'm more open-minded than most people, and I like being open-minded. And I don't have a problem with anybody or anything. So I'm more like free will. As my mom could say it, I'm free-spirited. So I like dealing with other races because like they're welcoming a lot when it comes to people. When it comes to me, like when people just meet me, they're welcoming, and I love how they take the time to want to get to know my culture, so I want to get to know their culture too. And they like teach me a lot. Like when I go to the gatherings and when I go to the parties, or just like when they're having their get-togethers, I learned the dances like salsa. I've learned how to do zambaba. My bad if I'm saying it wrong, and labada, which are some fun dances. If you take the time to get to learn it, it's really fun, and I love doing it. And I love the food that they cook. Like I love pupusas. I love pozoles. Pozole and tortas are my friends. My friends. They're life. And then I like how when I go with my other friends who are a different culture, I like that they eat healthy. Because I don't eat healthy. They eat healthy. They teach me how to exercise. They teach me that about like Christians. They teach me a lot of things that I don't know, don't specifically don't do or believe in, but they do it, and I'm all for it because I'm like I love to learn different people, and so I'm not against about going into different people cultures. I would say to that statement that I'm more open to other people cultures because I feel like if you take the time to get to learn another person's culture, you know what they go through, what funds they have, and you guys might come to a certain ground as to what you guys both have in common. And like you guys celebrate different, you celebrate the same things, but you do it different. Like prime example, my godmother, she brings us for Christmas tamales. And so for us, we cook like chicken. So it's like that's new. That's different for me than what I'm used to than in our normal house. But in her house, it's like tamales is for Christmas. Most people do that. I'm like, hey, I like that. I like new things, and I like to be able to share it. And my friends do that too. Like they like tamales. They like other foods that they like to serve, and they bring it to my house on Christmas. And so like what I was saying is like I'm like I like exploring new things, and I like to talk about how people greet each other. Ted was talking about in his TED talks was like how people greet each other when they walk into a store. I don't have that issue because really I know how to speak Spanish, so and I know how to speak like some other languages. I know how to speak a little Japanese and a little French. So I know how to like be able to adjust when I go places, or even if I do, I have like a friend who's with me who teach me this stuff, who takes the time to teach me this stuff, so I know what's going on. Because I feel like you can work and walk into certain situations, and it feel like you're out of place. But I don't usually have that issue. I don't have that issue because I like to take time to actually like to know different people cultures, how they speak, how they eat, how they dance, what holidays they celebrate, just a whole lot of stuff. And I feel like if people took more time to do that, we wouldn't have like the situations that we have, and we would learn more about like what each other people go through. Because like when you take the time to know somebody else, or would step into their feet, you understand what they have to do, and what's like their standards and stuff that they have to go through, and like how your culture and their culture is different, because you want to appreciate everybody's culture differently, because not everybody celebrates the same thing you celebrate. And that's it. Bye.